welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm putting a radio in my 2003 F250 King Ranch. Also, I'm going to go ahead and remove the radio first. That way, I can make sure that my adapter harness fits. Went to O'Reilly's, bought these tools. It's $10 to get the radio out. Stick them in here. I did this a minute ago, so I know it works, but it was kind of finicky, so bear with me here. There we go. Just like that, slides forward. Now we can pull out the antenna and this guy. Okay, radio's out. I'll just make sure our harness plug fits before we start splicing everything together. So the harness plug does fit. So now what we're going to do is connect these wires. This is for the back of the radio. This plugs in to the factory radio harness. I got on Amazon, bought these bare crimp tubes and nice adhesive shrink wrap. I think it was like $15 for both of these, and this is leaps and bounds better than butt connectors by a lot. So I would highly recommend these. So now we'll just match up our which wire is which wire and go from there. One thing I will say about the Chinese radio harness is that they stripped off entirely too much wire. So okay, so we got all the stereo stuff crimped. So now we're going to connect our trigger wire for the backup camera. Alright, that's done. Just so we don't have any issues with anything grounding out, which we shouldn't anyways, but just to double check. Use the red ones for this. Take some of these, I'm going to cut them down, just fold the wire over, and then heat shrink that just to insulate it. Alright, we got our heat gun here. Get everything heat shrunk down now. Okay, you'll know when the heat shrink is fully shrunk. You'll be able to see right here the glue is starting to ooze out of the top. That means it's fully shrunk. Alright, I'm back out here at the truck. I plugged it in to make sure everything worked. It's all working good. So now what we're going to have to do, since these trucks don't have a true double den sized hole basically, there's two bolts up here we'll have to pull out, and then we're going to have to trim this top lip and this bottom lip. I don't know that I would use a Dremel for this. Got dust everywhere, but we can clean that up, no problem. It fits now. I'm going to start running the wires how I want to. So I'm working on getting my wiring routing sorted out. I pull the carpet back. There's a box cutter behind the carpet. It's just been back there for who knows how long. Okay, for the rear view camera, I ran it down through here and behind here, and I used my box blade that I found Just cut like a cross in here and then shoved it through. It's running underneath the truck. This radio has a Wi-Fi adapter or Wi-Fi dongle, whatever you want to call it. I put it right there. It's this guy, and then the GPS module is right up there. I don't know if it's gonna work up there or not. It didn't say anything about it in the instructions, but we'll see. Got everything else lined up. We'll plug it all in and shove it in. I don't have a dash kit, but honestly it fits in there so tight I'm not sure I'm gonna need one, so we'll see here in a second. Okay, let's get everything plugged into the back of here now. See, it's up here. I've already connected my iPhone to it, but we can go home, and now it's basically like an Android tablet. I'll go over some of the details on it later, but we can hook up to Wi-Fi, download apps. Without a dash kit, it fits so tightly in here. I mean, I'm pushing on it really hard, it's not moving at all, so I don't think that you even need one of those. Let's see if our reverse cable or our backup camera cable is long enough. I'm not sure if it's going to be. Okay, I am not exaggerating when I say we use every inch of that video line. I had to pull it completely tight from the dash to the head unit, and it's completely tight all the way up to here. It's actually just barely gonna be alright there. And then it's up on top of the spare tire to get the best angle possible, and it's on there and it's attached, so now we can wire it up. Alright, we got the truck in the on position, and it's in reverse. Reverse lights are on, so we gotta figure out which one of these has power. If you stick that in there, make contact with it. Maybe. It's hard to do one-handed. Hold on. Oh, you can see there we got 11.3 volts, so it's the black wire with the red stripe that gives power, so we'll tap into that. Okay, we've got the red for the camera, it's the power, teed in to our black and red wire for the reverse light. We'll supply the 12 volts. And then our ground is in with the solid black one. This one looks kind of red, but that's because whenever I split the black and the red for the camera, it took some of the red insulation with it, so that's all that is. So now all I need to do is get underneath it and tap the wire, the trigger wire on the video cable into this power wire. So I'll do that, and then I need to heat shrink that up. Okay, the trigger wire and the power wire are teed together. I'll get that heat shrunk. Alright, let's test this thing out and see if it works. Reverse. Hey, watch out, it's down, but it works. Alright, so I've had the radio in for a while now. It works really good. It does all the things radios should. Bluetooth, all that. The reason I went with this Android device, a couple of reasons. One, you can do the hotspot on your phone and you can pull up Google Maps, which is nice. So long road trips, stuff like that, you don't have to be looking at your phone. So it's kind of all nice and clean there. The big thing for the 6 liter that's super nice, is having this Torque Pro app, which actually came pre-downloaded with the Torque Pro app, which is like a $4 app. But as you can see here, we've got all our gauges set up here, so if we're towing or whatever, we can just started it up so it's cold, but we can monitor all this stuff. Even not towing, just cruising down the highway, it's nice, especially with these 6 liters, to be able to monitor your coolant temp and your engine oil temp. And the third thing that I really like about this thing, which you can do this with any radio with the screen, but it's nice to have either way, is we have the backup camera. So hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. There's always going to be more content being uploaded, so peace.